But it is the holiday season.
It is the holiday season.
And loop-de-loop. Wait.
Wow, I don't know where you're going with that.
It's the holiday season and Santa Claus. Okay, yeah. So it is the holiday season.
It is, and you have brought a seasonal beer to the tasting table.
I have brought one to the table, yes.
It's from a brewery that we don't do very often.
Correct.
But has been around a very long time, I believe. Are they still independent?
I believe they... Oh, I think they are.
I think they are, too.
Okay.
And I was about to say yes, and then a lot of times when I do that, then you immediately go, oh, no.
Oh, no. No, they are. I believe they are.
I believe they are as well. So we've got a Christmas ale for this Give It a Shot. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Keith. And we are About Beverages. And the beverage that we're about today is the Anchor... Actually, it's like Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, seasonal ale. I believe it's their 45th version of this.
Wow.
So
that's amazing.
It's a little different every year. I have had this previous years.
Okay.
I've also had one this year.
Oh, all right. Full disclosure.
Full disclosure.
I appreciate the full disclosure. Did you do
disclosure.
full analysis? Like, do you have notes
I did
on
not do your analysis. I mean, full analysis.
Oh,
No, I did not do that.
It's a golden ale? Is this what you're telling me?
It's a golden ale.
Okay.
Because I remember, I think the first time I had it was actually probably like 25 years ago, so probably their 20th version of this.
Oh, God.
No, I remember buying it being out in California when we flew out to see... I don't know how detailed I should get. When we flew out to see Chet at the year that Joan passed away, we went out for Christmas and hung out with him. And I remember buying it at a store when we stopped there. And it is. They say right on the label it's a seasonal blend of spices and this and that and the other. So it's kind of hit and miss some of the years that I've had it. So anyway, but we had one bottle left at work. I'm sure you can still find it at other places, but at Trader Joe's we were down to our last bottle. And on a Wednesday, I'd seen the one bottle, and I thought if I go in on Thursday and it's still there, I'm going to buy it. And I thought we might just have it like as we opened, but it's turned out we'll do a podcast on it, and excellent because it is a holiday, it's a seasonal beer, so let's do it.
All right. If you go to their website, which we'll have a link to in the show notes, and you can find easily, it's just Anchor Brewing. They call this Christmas. They call it literally a Christmas ale, even though, like you said, they do say Happy New Year and some other things on it. So I am having difficulty. Like I said, I've got my bottle opener because it is in a bottle, but I do not see the bottle at this moment. I do not know. Phil
did a good job again.
Phil's got it.
He just got it.
You have been on it because so the reason that Keith actually has to do the placement of the bottle is because Phil is actually strapped into a chair because he wouldn't stay here for any other reason. Like he has no idea.
Right. Yeah.
So we we're like, can you just sit in front? He's like, who are you guys? Like, okay, we're just gonna tie these really tight, and you're gonna look at this. I do feed him, so he does get to eat.
We gotta hang a little ornament from his nose.
We should have
put a little garland, little lights around that border there.
Next week.
Seasonal.
Next week we'll have to do that seasonal.
All right. Appropriate.
Go ahead and grab the beer from Phil. He's looked at it long enough. And let's go get to trying this Christmas ale.
It says 45, I think. Is that at the top?
Yes, 45th annual. You were correct.
45th.
And it is,
and why can't they do it a little bit different every year?
Almost 7%. 6.9%.
Okay.
I do remember my first memories of Anchor beer in general is the Anchor Steam beer.
Yes.
Which always reminds me of our friend's his wedding. That was the beer he requested at that time. That was like his go-to. I remember correctly.
Oh, yeah. He had a keg of that.
He did have a keg of that.
Which at the time I thought, wow, that's so cool that he bought a keg of a beer to have at his wedding.
Yeah. Very dark, like kind of porterish, I'd probably say in color, kind of that, dark brown wood,
good
mahogany.
Tension there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of the aroma
with my sip.
with your inhale.
with my
your inhale became
sniff.
a sip almost.
Yeah. This is how I drink beer now.
Yeah.
Through my nose.
That's kind of the aroma I was expecting. Like, say, when you think of the Christmas ales or the Jubile ales that we get from Deschutes and things.
That's what it reminds me of a lot.
It's kind of in that ballpark where it's, like the little bit of sweet, a little bit of a cola note almost, some light spices.
Yeah.
But very well balanced.
Sometimes this one can go way too spicy for me.
Okay.
And be very kind of dominating, but honestly, that's exactly what I think of and I've had a couple of Jubile ales this year because I like that. Once again, this time of the year, I wouldn't want to drink it year round, but it's that blend of spice and malt and I like
a little like almost caramel kind of thing in there. with the sweetness.
The sweet part, given that the caramel. Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see what carries through to the taste.
There's almost a iced tea. There's a tea note in there.
Yeah, it gets even a little, the actual drink, the consumption part of it, it gets even lighter than it does in the aroma.
It's surprisingly smooth.
Yeah, it's almost kind of black tea like.
Yeah.
And with like, if you put in like a little bit of sugar in black tea, it kind of goes into that realm a little bit. I'm not getting anything particularly earthy.
Yeah.
But that kind of body to it, it's kind of in that realm. The spices are there still a little bit less sweet, and like you just said, very smooth, drinkable. It's like it's just kind of gone. So I could see this being a good starter seasonal beer.
Yeah.
Like you would not want to be anywhere near the middle or finishing with this one because it would get lost.
Well, and
but it's good. I mean, it's
and in the nose, I forgot to say, I got a little bit of like a juniper, just like a hint of something in not or evergreen or something in there, but in the aroma, it's not in the taste. But
sure,
that was what. I a couple of weeks ago, or well, probably about a month ago now, I bought like a Sierra Nevada celebration. I bought the Jubilee. I bought one of these. I bought some Christmas beers, and I thought I'm going to try them.
And the Sierra Nevada celebration is more like an IPA, though.
It is. And
okay.
It's good. It's bitter. It's more bitter hop, which I've come to appreciate that. I know you and I, years ago, we were like, can't have an IPA as seasonal beer. That's not right. That's not. But now it's seasonal hop. And it's more on the refreshing, once again, not refreshing, but it's bitter. So I have liked it. But I had one of these, and honestly, I've had this in the past, and I've been like, God, that is too much for me. I can drink it, but it's too much for me. And then especially with what my friend said about last year's, I was like, so this is honestly pleasantly mild, I guess I would say. It's not overwhelming, like you said. It's a beginning of it, but it's a more, from an alcohol standpoint, it's not sessionable, but it's very drinkable, and I think very seasonal, but not, but like as a starter.
Yeah, I get almost a little something as I have a few more sips. I get something that's almost like European, like in flavor, like some of the water, like malt, like flavor in there, where it's like almost a little hint
of call metallic-y or whatever.
Yeah, it's almost like a little copper penny, like kind of metallic, which kind of makes me sometimes think of certain European style beers where, you know, just because of what's in the water, there's more minerals in the water and that'll come through.
Right.
I get a little bit of that. No, I think it's a very nice, pleasant seasonal. I wouldn't buy a 6-pack of it, but I would buy a couple of them, and like you just said, and have them around. It's a nice starter to go into some other things as you head maybe toward some sort of porter, or if you like a stout or something like that. Yeah, I think it's definitely nice. It'll hold up to, you know, some food, and actually it would go really well with too. Like, so when I think about the holidays, like being over at, you know, our other brother's house, you know, they always have all the different cookies and treats and other things out too. Like this would work really well with like dessert type things. Like if you're having a gingerbread cookie, or, you know, some of the other different like little chocolate things or whatever. There's a lot of different. For as mild as this is, there are several layers going on that'll work with a few different types of dessert, little snack items. And
this could be good, like a cheese, even olives I'm picturing. But you're right on into dessert then too. Yeah,
olives. That's actually a really good call. That would also be pretty good as well.
Very similar to the Jubilee. Jubilee, I think, has a little more body actually,
which is usually what you have commented on previously, and like in the Jubilee, it's a little bit more malty, a little bit more heft to that. But if you're looking for other reviews, podcasts, all that kind of stuff, you can always go to our website at AboutBeverages.com, or you can go and subscribe to our YouTube page. That is the place where you can find all of our most recent videos. If for some reason you were not able, I should say, to watch us live most Thursday nights around 5:30 Pacific, is usually when we are doing these things.
You should try to, but we understand. It doesn't always work out. We get it.
It's a lot of fun if you can join us, though, because you can pitch in if you have your own ideas of different things we should be trying. You can even taste along with us. We've still kind of wanted to push that, even though we haven't gotten as far as we can with letting people know what we're going to have. But let us know what you're having, and maybe we'll try it the following week. And the only other thing I do want to mention, I shouldn't say I'm not going to mention. I just remember that we do some social media stuff.
We do. In fact, I did one just a little bit before we started.
Yeah, there's like 3 things that we do. I always forget which ones they are. But
you remember.
I don't. There's like a...
Facebook.
Okay, there's that one.
Instagram.
Right.
But the big one.
Yeah, what is the big...
Is the Twitter.
Twitter, that's right. We do love Twitter. That's where you can find out when we are going live, like I just talked about, and you can find out when our posts go up. Things we're having throughout the week, whether they're whiskeys, waters, beers, spirits, anything and everything. If it's in the beverage world, we may be having it.
We may even tweet live on location tomorrow as we shop for a celebratory beverage.
That is true as well.
Thank you to all of our listeners, followers, subscribers.
100%. But, as we always say, whether we like it or not,
you should give it a shot.